Nunavut signed a long-awaited deal with the federal government today that promises to change the lives of Nunavummiut. The Nunavut Lands and Resources Devolution Agreement will transfer ownership of the land, resources, and waters around the territory from Canada to the people who live there. A number of dignitaries were on hand for the signing, including Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He says the deal is part of the evolution of the territory.
Leaders, negotiators, officials of many stripes have all worked hard for years with the same goal, for Nunavummiut to have increased control for decisions on their land, waters, and resources. And our government will provide funding to be there with you throughout the 3-year implementation period to come and beyond. Formal name for this process is devolution, but in many ways it's more of an evolution in our partnership as the federal government and the territory, and also an evolution in the progress towards self-determination for Inuit living in Nunavut.
Nunavut Premier PJ Aguirre says Nunavut's most precious resource is their people, especially their youth, and that's why this deal is important.
Today's signing is for all the young Nunavummiut across our territory dreaming of a better future, imagining what others thought was impossible, and working hard to achieve what hasn't yet been tried. Our people have made many, many sacrifices in the name of Canadian sovereignty. In the past, too many decisions about us were made without us. With the signing of this very historic agreement, we could now bring decision-making home right here. Upinna.
Well, as we mentioned, the signing today is a result of 10 years of negotiations. Our Trevor Wright explains some of the background.
Today, the Nunavut Government of Canada, and Nunavut Tungavik Incorporated signed a final devolution agreement for Nunavut. Devolution devolves or delegates authorities normally held by the federal government down to the territorial government. While it doesn't quite make Nunavut a province, it gives the territory greater autonomy to conduct its own affairs like a province. Changes include a 50% share in resource revenues for the territory, as well as a new framework with NTI on human resources development to increase Inuit participation in government. A yet undetermined number of federal employees will be given the option to work with the Nunavut government in the same or similar devolved positions. This will include much of the federal staff housing that come with these positions, which will be given to the Nunavut government. Jobs that will remain with the federal government include entities such as the Department of Fisheries and Oceans, Coast Guard, as well as Crown corporations such as Canada Post and CBC. Compared to the NWT government, who only had 9 months for devolution in 2014, the Nunavut government will have a 3-year implementation or transition period starting April 1, 2024. The federal government will also be transferring over $82 million in one-time funding for transitional activities over the 3-year period. Trevor Wright, APTN National News, Iqaluit.